Hey friends, this is John Assaraf, CEO of NeuroGym and New York Times best-selling author of Having It All and The Answer. And you may remember me from the smash hit movie, The Secret. Now, I'd love to share with you some of my thoughts on money. And as you're well aware, money is not everything, but I can share with you that it sure makes a difference when you have a little bit extra money to be able to do some of the things that you really want to do. I'm sure you've heard the saying that time is money. And I also believe that money is time. Now, here's what I mean. When you have a little or a lot extra money, it can actually buy you discretionary time. Time with your family, time to travel, time to devote to the causes or charities that matter the most to you, time to enjoy the hobbies, and time to just be you instead of always just being on the go and doing all the time. And so time, Bruce Lee said, is what life is made of. And having more of it to choose what you do with it is actually your greatest ally and resource. Unfortunately, for many people, when you're just making enough to squeak by or just make ends meet, or maybe just a little bit extra, it doesn't really give you the freedom to create the lifestyle that you dream of. And what I think is what everybody wants is the lifestyle you deserve and dream of. Now, that is one part of it, but there's another part of it as well, and that's around thinking of your retirement. And I don't know how old you are, but with me being in my 50s, I'm always looking at how long am I going to live and how much money do I need to have put away so that I could live to the end of my life in comfort, so I could be relaxed. And I'm sure you want to feel relaxed and certain about your future and possibly even your retirement whenever that comes. One of the things I would love to suggest is something that may cause you to feel a little uncomfortable or uncertain about for just a minute, but if you play along, I promise that it's going to be worth it for you. So here is what I'd like you to do. Imagine for just a moment the amount of income that you've made in the last 12 months. Now here is what I'd like you to imagine and think about. What if you could make the same amount of income that you made in the last 12 months in just 6 months instead? I guess you would think that would be pretty amazing, right? Well, what if I told you that you could make it in just 1 month? That would be even better, right? Make what you made in 12 months in 1 month. Now, there's a part of your brain right now that may be saying that it can't be done or that you can't do that. And here's what I can share with you. If you're having some inner dialogue saying that that's not possible, I don't know how to do it, he's just making this up, that thought and the emotion that comes with that thought is absolutely normal. Well, what I can also share with you, and what I know to be true, is you can make what you made in 12 months in 6 months, and when you really get serious and upgrade your knowledge and skills and your beliefs, you can make it in 1 month. You just need to know how to do that. What I always tell people around the world is people don't earn what they're capable of earning. They earn what they are conditioned and what they believe they're capable of earning. And what I'm going to teach you in this video and in others to come over the next few days is how to do that. And together, I'm going to help you shatter your ideas of what is possible for you to achieve, and I will also show you how to shatter your financial glass ceiling, the ceiling that you and I and everybody else has based on our past and our current circumstances. And I'll show you how to do that one step at a time. One of the first things that I'd like to share with you right now is that based on the latest brain research, you can retrain your brain to overcome, release, let go of any of the mental and or emotional roadblocks that are now keeping you from succeeding at higher levels than you are right now. And what I can also share with you is that I know that when you see this process and my presentation on this, you'll understand how you can do this. Here's what I'd like you to do. I'm going to show you this amazingly fast car. It's called a Lamborghini. Now, you may or may not like this car, but you cannot dispute that this is one of the fastest cars you can drive, right? Good. Now, there are two reasons why this car may not go as fast as it can. And what I mean is, I'm not talking about it doesn't have gas or the engine doesn't work. Let's assume it has gas and the engine works perfectly. The car is in perfect condition. It's totally capable. So what would be two reasons that this car couldn't go as fast as possible? Number one, the driver. The person who's driving the car may not be skilled enough at driving it really, really fast. And even though they may not be skilled enough right now, by upgrading their knowledge and their skills, and by practicing and training, they can change that fact and learn how to drive that car faster and faster and faster each week. That's number one. Now, what would be number two? The second reason is that the car may not achieve its top speed is because there's something that may be a governor on it. Yes, I said governor. Now, you may be asking, what is a governor? And in the image that I'm showing you, a governor, okay, is something that allows the car to only go to a certain speed. And then no matter how hard you press on the gas, no matter how hard you try, a governor will not allow the car to go past a certain speed. A governor is a mechanism that, despite the ability of the car being, let's say, 250 miles an hour in this case, if the governor is set at 50 or 75 miles an hour, regardless of how fast the car can go, the car will never get past that speed regardless of its potential. So why am I using this analogy today? Well, the reason I am using it is because you also have a hidden income governor within you, and that acts in the exact same way. What I call a financial thermostat or internal governor is what keeps you in your current comfort zone and income, regardless of how much you learn or how hard you try to earn more. This internal governor or thermostat kicks in and sabotages your progress and greater success and financial ability. Now, this all happens at an unconscious level beneath your awareness to recognize it. And what you find is you're taking 2 steps forward and 1 back, or 3 steps forward and 4 back. Whatever your brain is conditioned and set to earn is based on your past conditioning and your current comfort zone. See, you can be comfortable and not happy. You could be comfortable and miserable. And this internal hidden setting is what actually will determine how much you actually earn every week, every month, and every year. Regardless of your potential, you and I have a governor, a financial governor, as well as a governor on every other area of our lives. And so just like the car has amazing potential, as do you, unless you learn how to release and reset the governor that is keeping you stuck, you're going to feel like you have so much potential, like you're standing on the edge of your potential to earn more, but you'll consistently keep earning what you've been conditioned and unconsciously and secretly expect to earn. So in order to reset your financial thermostat and governor and release that part of you that is holding you back, what you really have to do is use the latest in brain research and neuropsychology to retrain and reset the governor and your financial thermostat in your brain first. And that's what's going to cause you to take actions and think and feel in line with the goals that you want to achieve. Your current internal settings are comprised of your beliefs, what you believe to be true, your habits, which you are conditioned to do every day, the values that you have, your perceptions of how you see yourself and the world and what's possible, and the emotions that govern whether we take action or don't, whether we have fears or not. And so if you're serious about stepping up your income and your life so you can have more freedom and the time to do more of what you love with the people that you love, then I'd love you to join me for my upcoming webinar where I'm going to go deep and teach you exactly how to change your internal financial settings and change that governor based on the latest brain research and neuropsychology. All you need to do is make a decision right now and sign up on this page, and I'll help you shatter your financial glass ceiling, and more importantly, I'm going to help you stop, as I mentioned before, standing on the edge of your potential. I'm going to help you start living and achieving your greatest possibilities.